In these 10 years, was there a time, one, that you thought, ki, I'm definitely going to make it? And was there a time when you thought, I'm going to go back home?
Some of those times were very, very close actually. Something about you constantly is not working, and then a lot of it is unfortunately on luck. If you're coming to Bombay, which is like the city of dreams, everybody's going to try and make it. किसी और शहर से, किसी और state से, किसी और country से. So help, no, be a little kinder. What are all these society rules? Bachelors can't stay, single girls can't stay. So there are, I mean, these are things that I don't understand.
Is it still, after reaching every phase everyone talks about, is it still competitive? Are there only that many roles, that many directors?
It's always going to be like this. I'm not there yet. I will still cry if something doesn't happen. But yeah, I think it's always going to be competitive. Hi, my name is Shreya Dhanvantri and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Tell me, in these 10 years, was there a time when, was there these both times, one, that you thought, ki, I'm definitely going to make it, and was there a time when you thought, I'm going to go back home?
Oh, I thought about going back home and leaving several times.
Okay.
Some of those times were very, very close actually, but
Okay.
several times, because it gets hard, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It really does. You have to hear no's constantly. Something about you constantly is not working. And then a lot of it is unfortunately on luck.
Right.
Right place, right time, all of that. But maybe there was some small ember, like you said, that nahi yaar, stay, it might happen.
Right.
Also, there were a lot of cool people who told me, pagal hai kya, stay, it's going to be great, just wait. They were right, good.
And yet you're here. But what is it that made you?
That's what I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe there was faith that this is what, because I love cinema. I really do. I love stories. I've always loved them in every form that they've come in, starting with books. But
Right.
I don't think there was anything else I wanted to do in my life. So I couldn't see, even if there were other things that I wanted to do, then I have to actively choose it. So I felt like at one point I remember, I'm like, if I'm going to be unhappy doing something I didn't want to do, I might as well be unhappy trying to do something I wanted to do.
Right.
That logic sort of worked, I think.
Is it also, there are two ways to this city. One, it can be absolutely ruthless and you have to earn every day. And one, also there are people who are really helpful. Did you see that side? Did that help? Like being, people talk about people of Mumbai are helpful. Did you witness any of
There
that?
were a lot of people, that's the thing. There were a few times when I came very close, there were a lot of friends from the industry and people who knew me, who were like, who believed in me more than I did at that time. So that really helped. And no, otherwise in Bombay, no, landlords were horrible. They kept throwing me out because bachelors can't stay, single girls can't stay. So there are, I mean, these are things that I don't understand. I mean, if you're coming to Bombay, which is like the city of dreams, everybody's going to try and make it. किसी और शहर से, किसी और state से, किसी और country से. And सब मतलब family छोड़ के यहाँ पे hard work करने आ रहे हैं.
Right.
So help, no, be a little kinder. What are all these society rules? What are all these?
Absolutely.
I'm saying very real things, no?
Absolutely. No, but
I shouldn't say all
no,
that.
you totally should, because also this is something, as much as you like to underplay yourself, there are people who will watch this and who may want to come and with the idea is to
हाँ,
just,
landlord का देख लो भाई, बहुत problem है यहाँ पे. पैसे मैं बता रही हूँ.
are you someone who will fight you will fight with the landlord and society?
How
or
you will
someone,
fight? Yeah, it's their house. They can literally throw you out, no?
Right.
So, oh my God, we've been thrown out of so many places. So many places.
But tell me, if you stay in a society, they come up with a rule, no partying, no coming late, no having guys. Are you someone who will fight your way, or you will be like, okay,
No, then that society is not some place that I have to be in.
Okay, so that's what you'll
Yeah,
never.
I mean, if you're going to have these many rules, okay, enjoy with the people who stay there. Very good aunties, uncles, I hope you're happy. I'm not going to stay there, obviously, it's not a place for me. So why fight when you're not even going to, like,
Right.
फायदा किसको होगा यार? Because they're not going to listen to you.
Right. Now have you reached a point where there are enough offers?
Enough societies.
No, enough work offers. Do you see enough offers coming on a...
I mean, it is nice, yeah. People, I'm very kicked with the fact that people know who I am and they like my work. So that's a great place to be.
But is it still, after reaching every phase everyone talks about, is it still competitive? Are there only that many roles, that many directors?
It's always going to be like this. I think it's always going to be like this at every stage of the way. I think the benefit of growing older is that you stop caring. You stop caring about what other people think. You're very happy with what comes to you. I'm not there yet. I will still cry if something doesn't happen. But yeah, I think it's always going to be competitive.
It's always going to be competitive at every level. Like, is it true that there will be these 5-10 offers, there will be these 5-10 directors, and there will be these 5-10 big producers and OTT platforms?
Usually, because majority tends to operate within a set of rules. Ki this type of subject, this type of a hero, this type of an actor, this type of a budget. So if you're going to be with those rules, majority are like that. So they're going to make decisions that are very common.
Right.
And yeah, there will be people who like pushing the boundary, pushing the envelope, trying something new, taking risk, trying to make art for what it is, because you're supposed to be bold at the very least, in whatever way,
Right.
even when it comes to your casting choices. But yeah, so there will be fewer always in comparison to the majority.
Are you competitive?
Very. Like, I'll invite you for like a game night once. You'll see how mad my claws come on.
If you go for an audition and you see...
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
No, because there's only so much you can do, right? Audition mein aap test dete ho, you do the best. Then whatever happens behind the scenes is not in your control.
Right. You know, so there are so many...
You can't be competitive there. You just do your best.
But if you find out that someone else got it, are you like, I want this?
If that
is what I
someone else
wanted.
is, it does, you know, if I think they're good and they'll do great for the part, I'm actually okay with it. I don't mind coming second to a person in a race. I mean, metaphorically speaking, if you're talking about a race, if someone has actually done better, go for it, yeah. You legitimately beat me. There's nothing cooler than that. You've been beaten by the best who was there. Usually it's not like that. It's not the best, you're getting beaten by some other things.
But how did this is a very wise answer. How have you reached this point?
Of wisdom?
Yeah.
No, I'm not wise at all. I don't know, it's just...
You've accepted that, right? That
there is no other way, I feel. But again, like I said, if there is something that I want that I didn't get, I will make a lot of hangama in my life. Everybody will know about it. I'll complain about it for a long time. And then I will calm down. And then I will come to you and say, nee, it's okay.
Right. And you know, is there now post Chup, have you signed anything we can talk about?
Chup released like 2 weeks
Yes.
ago.
But tell me, what do you I mean, I know you said the results of Chup will only come here on after this.
I'm sure, yeah.
Right.
Everything that will happen now because of
Right.
Mr. Balki.
What would you like to do? Like, you know, there's OTTs and some actors I talk to, they tell me, मुझे सिर्फ web shows करने हैं. It's great money. What do you have?
Oh, no, I don't have any like rule or box for myself. I genuinely, I want to go where the wind blows. Hopefully the wind is going to some cool places.
Right. But, you know, tell me about, like, you know, this will again help people who will work with Balki in the future. What is he like?
Oh, he's amazing, yeah. Genuinely, like this is actually common with most of the directors that I've worked with, whether it's Rajan DK, whether it's Hansal or Nikhil Advani or Sabir. So Amit, Vivek even, but there's so many cool people who just, they show you, okay, listen, this is the playground. Okay, now go.
Wow.
It's like that, and I love it.
Right.
Sorry, I love it. I absolutely love it. To be given that much freedom, and when your directors have that much faith in you, it's great, yeah.
All the people you worked with are like that, because there are some directors who will say do exactly this.
I know. I haven't worked with those yet.
All
these people are like that. They're like, yeah, this is the thing. Go have fun.
So
and I've like run around like a kid on set.
So Balki allows all that. He's okay with you experimenting on
all of it.
But having not seen the other side, do you think you'll like to manage that as well? And
I think it'll be cool, because genuinely, I think the whole point is to be able to give your best in all kinds of situations.
Right. Yeah.
So the best part I think about our industry, the one that we're all in, is that you get to meet different people all the time. So it's nice to be able to experience all kinds of people, I think.
Super. So yeah, we'd wait to hear. I would wait to hear your experience with that as well.
Let's see. Hi, my name is Shreya Dhanvantri and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.